We just got to the track. It's 5, almost 6, but it rained a little bit today, so it should be have some holes in some spots. Possibly could be a little bit rough, but hey, I like racing in rough tracks like that. The second win of the year, that night where we won by half a track, the track was very rough, and we were able to have a really good night that night. So hoping the track's rough, but in our favor tonight. So hoping for another good night. I think 2 goals for tonight is top 3 and beat who we need to beat in points. We won Tuesday, and then the last 3 races were second place finishes. I think before the second place finishes, we were 70 something points out of the lead, and now we've cut it down to 12 in 4 races. So we've done pretty good on that and the points still, but just need to be focused and consistent. Once again tonight, should be a lot of fast cars as always. Tulsa rained out. Humboldt's not racing, I don't think. Monet's racing, but should be a lot of good cars here regardless. But that's about it. That's all I got, and I will see you guys out there for hot laps. we talk about last night's recap, I want to give a huge shout out to my 3 sponsors this year: America's Car Mart of Salem Springs, Billups Classic Cars, and Jack Rubs. Thank you to those 3 sponsors for helping me out this year. It means a lot to me. I'm super blessed and thankful to have you guys along in my car. But about last night, I learned 2 things. One, you see these clear plastic deals all over the track? They're called tear-offs. And when you race at a track and there's mud that gets on your helmet, you can pull them tear-offs off your helmet and you can see clearly. Well, last night I only had 6 of them, and by the time the first caution came out, I was down to 2. So while I was driving, I was wiping mud and stuff off my visor. So if you're a racer, I would definitely give you that tip. Make sure you have enough tear-offs on your helmet, because it's super hard to see when you're racing side by side with people, even if it's in a front-wheel drive. It was a good difficult challenge out there to try to drive and wipe your helmet off. And my second lesson I learned was the car loves rough tracks. The second win of the year we got, that track was super rough, and luckily we started up front and we had a good night that night. And kind of same deal last night, just had a really good car, but so did everyone else. There's a lot of fast cars in front of me and behind me, and but that's really good. That's good, a competition to race against, and you know, they're all good, everyone's good. But yeah, P5, we didn't beat who we needed to beat in points, but we only lost 3 points to him, so it's now 15 points, I'm pretty sure, out of the lead. And there's only 2 more point races left, so we really need to just try to focus and stay calm and cool and keep all what everyone's saying behind us, and just do what we know what to do, and just focus on the race and focus on our program. But that's it. Thank you to my sponsors and everyone who helps me out, and my crew guys and everyone that's part of my program. It means really a lot to me. I'm super blessed and thankful to race at such an amazing track like Arrowhead Speedway is. And if you haven't been to this track, this is definitely a bucket list place you need to be. There's unbelievable racing from modifieds to interceptors to sprint cars to late models. If you haven't been to Arrowhead Speedway, I would recommend you come on out. It's the best racing you'll see in the country. And until next time, thank you for watching.